And now, the violent conclusion.
Okay.
Oh, that's one of my
Crossbow's
assists.
mine, by the way.
Gonna get to gold any day now.
Crossbow's mine.
You're just taking a loaded crossbow.
Yeah. It's a souvenir.
Oh, he never shot it off? I thought
He was trying to.
I thought he shot it off when he got whipped in the face and it just missed or something.
Oh no, he was aiming when he got hit in the face with a puck.
Can I check this guy's body for loot?
He has a dagger in his chest.
That's a free dagger.
It's in his head.
And he's got testicles in his stomach.
I'm pretty sure what's his face.
They're slightly bruised.
Before my testicles.
I'm pretty sure Faye is gonna take the dagger back from his chest.
Anyway.
I'm going to take the cuddling
I don't
in the
think you have
corner
the
and
mental
holding my
fortitude.
face.
To actually loot a body.
Or to take a dagger out of a dead body and then, like, no.
That's some hardened shit right there. Anyway, you guys actually... Oh, you're already shaken, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so Faye kind of looks at... Godric. Godric. Looks at Godric.
You're learning.
Make sure you're okay. Like, it's like the spell is fading from your mind or whatever.
Does he have to do a boner check?
Which just gives you a once over.
That's a heartwarming
A
check.
once over.
Yeah, you auto-failed the boner check.
No, I've had one for quite a while now.
Yeah, because you auto-failed it. The snake's
As
giving me a weird
she
boner.
walks over to the guy's corpse, yanks her dagger out, and kind of wipes it off on his cloak and says, you guys are either brave or stupid.
A little bit of both.
I've got a nice shiner. I've
Yeah,
got the scars of battle.
Yeah, she helps
upon
you
me.
up, and you're getting a pretty good bruise on your face right now. Yeah.
What do you do, like, butt me with his crossbow?
No, yeah, he just straight punched you.
No.
He just blocked you.
What a jerk.
Punch it, kid.
Nice trick.
Anyway,
JK deserved it.
says I think those might be the last. Might not be the last resistance we see. So stay close, and moves towards the huge barrel thing.
We
You want to
shall
pick
follow.
your puck up and do all the.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're picking all your
Pick
new
up
up.
a puck. Pick him up, puck.
Anyway, so walks towards the thing. She kind of is looking around. There's like kind of weird gauges and. What are you doing?
Shut up.
Who knows what
Can we
he's
help
doing?
you, Chris?
No, you can't.
Chris, no phones.
Ruining our audio.
Chris, stop texting bitches.
Look, I
But what
can't.
if Jessica gets back with Becky and Tomer?
What are you doing?
You get stupid ass mine.
mother
That's
about
what
my
you're doing.
voting license.
I didn't put my face on.
Hold on. Put my face on.
Smack your face.
Oh,
that's
God, I'm
not how
so-
that song goes.
Attractive.
face up.
No?
Anyway.
Hey.
Wait, we gotta wait for Chris to do his stupid thing.
Yeah, when Chris
No,
is
it's
done
done. Keep going.
fucking around.
Dumbasses, don't reference it.
And we're back up.
I've always been up.
Okay.
Anyway, so
up.
she's looking at a few of the gauges and dials, and she kind of huffs. Like, there's too much pressure in the system. We have to...
God damn!
Chris! There's too much pressure in the system. We have... I need to go elsewhere.
I'm just gonna cut all that out. I mean,
I hate you so much.
do what I want. I'm the audio editor.
I'm gonna cut it to only parts where... Chris, you're awesome! Just, that's Luke. Just like,
Cut it up and slice it. Chris, I want to suck. So she's giving this barrel a once, kind of looking at all the gauges and dials, and huffs. There's too much pressure behind this door. We need to turn off the system elsewhere.
All right.
Turns to you guys and
Let's do that.
What the fuck does that mean?
All right, guys, brainstorm. What? I'm 14.
all right, huddle up. What do we do?
Circle up.
It's just like huddle up. You're like,
Who's a certified civil engineer?
God.
Come
she's
on,
touching me.
Hold on, I think I'm rolling
wait, wait,
another
hold on,
3
hold on.
right now.
You are
I'm
not a
passing out
certified
again.
civil engineer.
I have 1 point in knowledge engineering.
God damn it.
So you can make a knowledge check on this.
Sweet. Plus 4 bonus.
I have no points, but I did
7.
take knowledge
It
engineering.
appears to be a barrel.
You took knowledge engineering?
Guys, this
I took
is a
knowledge
barrel.
engineering.
I mean, you can look at all the... you're looking at all the gauges and knobs, and you kind of surmise that, guys, I think this is holding back some sort of liquid under high pressure. Interesting. And she's already gone.
fascinating.
Fascinating.
Where are you going?
Just
Stay here. I don't know.
Okay, so she moves off back down the hallway. You guys follow. She moves back out through the whole gear changing room back into the big sea cavern area. Rounds a corner, you hear a scuffle, and then you see a dead body fall into frame in front of you. Well, like, she rounds a corner before you do. Dead body lands. She comes, alright, the way is clear. Leads you, this time, the first time, you're going down the stairs into the big pit. Start of the smoke is starting to clear, and you notice...
Smoke over bodies.
As you're starting
no.
to... for the first time, you really get a good, like, a different angle of this room. You notice that there is a massive, kind of fossilized skeleton in the wall, like, they've been digging into, like, some massive monster's corpse. It's pretty cool.
So there's necromancy going on.
Does it look
My
like
guess-
a dragon?
You don't know what a fucking dragon is.
Is your
So
guess?
we would
Is
know
that your
it's
guess?
Do you
as
know
a
what a
Godric?
dragon's skeleton looks like?
It
We
looks
know
like
it's
a
giant
dragon.
winged lizard.
We go to
Do we?
school.
You know what dragons are, but I think dragon anatomy is different.
Everyone
I
knows
took
what a
dragon
dragon
anatomy.
looks
Dragon.
like.
Did you take dragon anatomy? And
Dragadon
Dragon
Dragon
Oh wait, I have
Dragon
knowledge
Anatomy
nature.
101.
that would be knowledge.
I also have knowledge arcana.
History.
Who is it?
It's Arcana.
Could I use knowledge history?
My dumbass
I'm
took
sure dragons
nobility.
have been throughout history.
Dragon turtle. Dragon.
No, we would like...
No, dragons are the
You guys can assume it's a dragon. It's
I
a
did
big
knowledge
Can't I
nature.
just
monster.
can I do knowledge history on the history
Is it
of
actually
dragons?
a perfectly intact dragon?
Yeah, do you have points
I
in knowledge
have
history?
a point in knowledge history.
All right,
yes.
roll that shit.
15 plus
18.
18.
See,
19.
this kid thinks.
This kid's going...
He's
You guys
the
walk,
dumbest one
and you
here.
just kind of
Oh,
like
I make horrible
you-
14-year-old decisions.
you're kind
But
of getting
I'm-
shitty. You don't have a lot of 3D. Your what's it? Your 3D vision is all
Yeah.
fucked because one
I'm-
eye's all
I'm
puffed over at this
stereo-blind.
point. But you're like, holy shit, I know what this is. And
This-
it kind of turns to you and you're like, history lesson.
This is fucking
Um,
dragon.
Back when I wrote the guy hero's
Back
name
in the
down.
day...
Hold on.
Oh yeah, because they were trying to blow through bones. They're trying to blow through dragon bone.
Oh, they want to
Krayleg.
blow those bones.
When Krayleg fought the ancient evil
Queen's
Renago here at this place, he had to defeat his pet dragon. Well, his dragon he pressed into servitude. And you thought it was just like a myth, like because it was like this badass overblown fight between the hero of myth and a dragon in a fucking active volcano.
So near our
And-
town has been this active volcano this non-active volcano that's been dormant the whole time. Right next to our town, near it.
you know
Holy
you've been in a
shit.
dormant volcano. There's
I
remember
thought
the obsidian
legends were
worms?
further away.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
where
there
the
was a.
silt
You know this
came.
was an. You knew this was a volcano, but you
Okay.
didn't know that.
That this was the volcano.
You knew it was the volcano, but you didn't know that when your grandpa said, and then Carl totally fought a fucking dragon. You're like, yeah, whatever, grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Dragons.
yeah, right, like-
Whatever.
So yeah, holy shit, physical proof that your grandpa wasn't bullshitting you when he said, dude, he totally fought a dragon and it was pimp.
You can have increased respect for your elders.
Guys, do you remember that story? This is the dragon! It's the fucking dragon!
It's real, guys.
Can I do a detect magic check on the skeleton? See if there's any residual, just because it was a
Yeah, go for it.
semi-moral being.
I think it has to be.
I mean, you guys are
60
walking
feet.
downstairs and you're trying to move into it.
60 feet, that's what, 6 stories?
That's like half of the room you can cover in one go.
Well, it's not
Well,
like
it's detect dragon, but I mean that's like knowledge arcana while you're detecting magic to know what you're looking at. But
Yeah, so
You can detect
17.
It's-
that definitely they're the bones because they're fucking dragon bones. They always have some sort of residual magic, but kind of where the ribcage used to be, and there's now a giant blast hole, is like there was pits of it blown out. There used to be something of just immense magic there, and you're like walk in, you look, and you're like kind of like whoa.
And
Whoa!
and the
That is the
dragon's
most dry
stomach?
magic I've ever. Because you use detect magic all the time, and you're used to like first and third level spell. Like a third level spell to you would be like awe-inspiring. This is just the brightest magical energy you've seen in a long, like ever.
Does that mean they blew up and they were trying to look for?
No, remember
Yes,
they,
because the powerful magical artifacts.
No, remember
can be
they
destroyed
said they
easily.
needed more of the explodey powder to get through the bone. So they were
So
trying to
Blizzard
blow through
No,
the
magic,
dragon.
really
To
strong
get
magic.
to whatever was in its
Yeah, they want
stomach.
something
So
else.
they blew up the ribcage. He said it was a big blast hole where it used to be.
No, really strong magical items leave residue, magical aura residue.
So is the answer to my question
The
yes,
hero
they
gets
blew up the
swallowed
artifact
by
on
the
accident?
Well, we
dragon,
don't know.
and then his magical artifacts
Hypothesizing.
left in
But
the
we just
dragon's
know
stomach.
that there is an aura here.
Is that
There's
in,
no
is that
idea.
in the history?
Aura?
Aura.
I'm
Magical
not
aura.
saying that Justin guessed
I know.
right, but
No.
listen to
It's
Justin.
neither.
Okay, repeat what you said.
Neither.
I said I
Strangling
think
her.
the hero
Neither.
got swallowed by the dragon,
Oh.
and his magical artifacts is inside the dragon's stomach.
No secondary suffocating.
Oh, there's secondary suffocating going all over this. Asphyxiation.
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 It's
Ass.
ass.
Asphyxiation.
Fix this situation.
What?
Okay, so him and I are basically like actually having a geek out moment here about
Oh my god, the
shit.
history. Oh my god, the history.
History.
You're like, oh my god, the magic. Oh my god, the magic.
As you guys are geeking out,
You guys are so uncouth.
Feh turns to you and just shouts, "Down!" And a fucking axe buries itself in the, like a throwing axe flies and hits the wooden paneling next to you and buries itself pretty deep. You looked from where it came from, and there was a big-ass fucking orc waiting for you guys.
Is it Gorthax?
Destroyer Worlds.
It's not Gorthax.
God-
Destroyer
God
Worlds.
damn it!
Gorthax is on our side. Why would he try to kill us?
Maybe he doesn't trust Feh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's Mrs. Destroyer
Yeah,
World.
she was Mrs. Destroyer of Worlds.
They love each
Fight
other.
sometimes.
They love
Would you
each
guys
other.
stop rewriting my
No.
They love each
They're
other.
going
you
through a
stop
phase right now.
I don't
They're
like
just
it
not
when
yet.
mommy and daddy fight.
Anyway, Orc shouts, "Treacherous changeling! I knew you'd turn on us." Pulls out a second axe, because orcs always have at least 4 axes on them at all times.
Yeah.
So that axe on the wall, right?
No, you
My
can't
new
have it.
souvenir.
You can try to pull it
it's
out.
pretty deep in there.
Strength check.
Yeah, it is.
Strength check.
10.
Yeah, you give it a yank, and it kind of... Oh, it's not moving. Okay, you just want to keep pulling at it?
17.
You get on your second try.
17.
Really?
17. It's big. It's a big fucking
Oh,
axe.
is it large size? No,
Yeah.
it's medium.
Yeah, it's for
Well,
orcs.
I can't try and pull
It's
that
an orc
in
throwing
between
axe. It's
and-
big.
No, orcs are medium.
And they can have large axes.
No, they can't
And they're
throw.
very strong.
Maybe orcs voluntarily take the -2 to penalty to throw a giant axe because it's pimp as fuck.
Can't argue with that.
No,
Anyway,
I see no flaws here.
In a society based on who has the biggest axe, of course you're taking the -2. Anyway,
I'm gonna call
orcs get a +5 to axes. And
Fed charges at the orc, ducks under another brutal axe swing, and kind of uppercut dagger punches this orc right in the jaw with a dagger, and he's dead.
With the dagger punch.
Daddy Gorthax, no.
Gorthax's cousin.
Grothax.
Uncle Gorthax!
Uncle.
Uncle Grothax.
Destroyer of planets.
Okay, so orc's down. She gestures to you like move, and ducks into a kind of digging tunnel.
Is my axe really large sized?
Under, but yeah, okay, follow.
So you got, or like, I mean, ducked into. I mean, she just kind of keeps her head down because there's fucking active fight around
So
you.
we run perfectly fine because we're short 14-year-olds.
Yeah, you just run right through, and she's running down a digging tunnel. She comes to get to the end of said tunnel, and there are pipes, and more like those just pipes everywhere. And she just starts flicking levers and not levers, what are they called? Valves.
Yeah,
like pulling valves and things.
Little
Turning
switches
valves.
and whatnot.
And she turns to you and says, "We need to close all these valves." And so starts spinning. To the right, for you to help.
Okay.
Righty tighty, lefty
right.
loosey.
Who you calling loose?
So we're trying to close the valves or
Yeah, close.
open the valves?
You can help if you want. You
I
can just watch
assist.
her.
Close,
with your axe.
I'll
With-
assist.
Dink, dink, dink.
Is my
This
axe
is
my
righty,
axe too
right?
big for me to carry?
It's heavy, but you can carry it.
Well, because I'm pretty much
It's
a kid
2
at the
sizes
moment.
too big for you.
All right, well, I'll drop it then.
You don't want a sweet fucking orc axe?
Well, not while I'm turning a valve.
You can put it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it while I
Okay.
turn.
Drop
So
it
you
while
start
it's hot.
helping.
He's gonna drop it while it's hot.
Return
Yeah,
light.
actually, the valves are warm.
Are they made of fire elementals?
No.
The valves?
They're-
Weird. I help as well.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you guys-
Do I have to roll for this tightening of valves?
It's knowledge engineering.
I have it. I haven't put a point in it, but I have it. Well, she did tell us righty tighty, lefty
We
loosey.
know that.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do I?
Do I?
You're a fisherman. I'm pretty sure you don't spend any days around valves.
This is a Dark Ages era town. Everyone has seen death, dead babies, chicken skeletons. They know how to put screws in. I mean, that's just a
Man,
thing
chicken
of life.
skeletons really scarred me for life the first time I saw one. Life's rough. Anyway, you close all the things, and you start to hear increasing, like, pressure groaning noises.
I pick up my axe.
Pick up your axe. Okay. She turns and says, she gestures for you guys to follow her back. As you guys move back into that main area, the room is even more full than last time of just people fighting.
Orcs and humans.
She joins the fray, and like you're kind of hiding in the tunnel. I'm telling you to do that because I'm tired of waiting. Anyways, you guys are hiding in the tunnel, watching her just kick some shit. Everyone seems to not like her, so she's kind of fighting both sides. It's just a crazy brawl melee. Everyone's fighting everyone. After a moment, you hear just another one of those deep rumbling explosions, but it's not near you. You just hear it go off, and then another one, and then another one. And now the whole room is shaking, and then another one, and then a really, really big one.
We should
like
run
everyone
towards
gets
it.
actually roll fort save not to get knocked on your ass.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
You will fall
12.
and get crushed to death. Actually, no,
I
let's see.
think I sprained an ankle.
We all have negative ones on our fort save, by the way.
Oh yeah, because you're.
How hard is
Sorry,
it to roll
Chris.
a fucking dice?
Have fun listening to that later.
Look at that.
That one's gonna be brutal. Okay.
What's the ability here for?
Constitution.
Anyone got armor lower than 9? You all have 9 armor, don't you?
Probably.
No,
we
actually,
all-
no. You have dodge.
We all have 11 except for Hirsch, who has 12.
Oh, 'cause
Oh,
you're
you
not wearing
know,
armor,
I
but you all
have
have.
acrobatics.
No, we
can
have-
I like?
We're small, so we have 12 and she has 13.
Can I try to like acrobatics my way?
Actually, I'm
Are
gonna
you
do
trying?
this a different way.
Oh, cool.
Everyone make a reflex save, and you have to beat.
Nine.
Hold on. An 8.
Yes!
Who rolled
Finally!
the 1?
Oh my god, I got a 9.
Nice.
17, bitch.
Well, you guys are next to each other, so you can do your twinsies reflex.
What do you take?
I got 9. You got 15. I'll take your duck.
Means
Take
you're
it.
prone, though.
Wait, but I'm good anyways with a 9.
And you can
aren't I?
choose not to, I suppose, but
if you
But
take
then I'm
it,
prone.
yeah, you.
I suppose I shouldn't have told you what number to beat, because then you don't know. Anyway, so you don't have to. Everyone rolled above an 8. Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Except,
You
Except
got- okay.
I rolled
somebody.
a 1.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
You
So
you fell off the cliff.
Krista, rocks are falling from the ceiling. One lands on you, hits you for 3 non-lethal.
can I make a reflex save to pull her out of the way?
No, because only between you two. Jesus.
Where? Okay.
So it's just under.
We got each other.
80 points, so you're like
the
half dead
strikers
now.
on
What else?
our own.
Does that hurt? You have a pretty. You're gonna have a pretty good bruise on your shoulder later. Like it kind of hit your back as you're ducking out of the way and falling. After
Gorthax.
Fucking
Gorthax
Again.
is rolling.
Gorthax, come on!
They are people. All right.
Master
Gorthax has a
motorcycles.
really tiny dick.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa. Wow.
I mean, tiny for an orc.
How
so
else
it's like
does he
So still
destroy
12
them?
inches. Like, my god, it's his personal shame. Don't look him embarrassed. He like crushes a baby.
Mrs. Destroyer of Worlds about this.
No!
Why do you think I destroy
I'm
worlds?
so sad. Half of it got cut off.
Jesus.
And his new name is
I'm just
Stubby.
thinking of the cover of
Stubby.
Goblin Cock.
Your
Anyway,
name is Stubby.
I wish they made a third album.
I'm glad I never have to look at that. Anyway.
Cock Goblin.
What? Anyway.
What does Cock Goblin do best? Goblin Cock.
He needs a
Gobbles
guy,
cock.
someone to polish his swords.
Sword polisher.
Oh my god.
And was he ride? Oh, a horse, obviously. No, but he'd be less. Oh, an ass.
You gotta have some diversity. You need the big black cock goblin.
That show. Anyway.
Go watch
Um,
Code Monkeys.
So after a
Fire.
while,
No, golf.
the rumbling starts to subside, and everyone's kind of getting back on their feet. They're not sure if they should continue fighting. And then they continue fighting, and then a half second later, the rumbling starts to stop. And now it's full-blown earthquake, and you hear...
This is weird. Okay, so they're fighting after they found something, and it's pretty... Is it racially divided?
Yeah, you humans are fighting the orcs, orcs are fighting humans.
Can I do a roll to see if there's some weird, like, hypnotic presence or whatever causing them to do that, or is this just an actual rivalry that's cropped up that's simmering under the surface?
I guess that would be like a sense
I
motive.
feel like this is conflict of interest.
Well, if you
But yeah,
use
sense
detect
motive.
magic, you can just see any kind of magical effects
like-
on people.
Yeah,
It sounds
you
like
can do
it's
that.
two
I want to do
groups.
that specifically trying to pinpoint that.
Okay.
It sounds like it was like two groups
So-
that were helping each other
Well,
to
if you
find
just-
this thing, and now they're fighting over the thing.
I just want to
found.
confirm that, because if there's some weird hypnotism going on, then I'd like to
Chris,
know about it.
If
you
you just-
detect no hypnotism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
If you just scan the people around you, you can see if they're under magical effects or not.
I mean,
That's
like,
what I
there's
did.
an occasional magical item in the mix or two, but there's no massive spells over anyone, except for, like, the occasional...
I'm
That
really...
guy's got a phoenix down.
How's my axe look? Is it
That
shiny?
guy has a phoenix.
It's pretty dull, actually.
It's an
Fe,
orc.
Fez wrestling a guy, and she turns to you, or turns to you three, or...
4.
There's 4 of us.
Oh, right, Chris is not dead yet.
Are you trying to kill me?
Rocks are trying to kill you.
She got rocked though.
Mother Earth is
got rocked
trying
hard.
to bury you.
Okay, so turns to you, and you can kind of tell that she's actually starting to get scared here. She tells you, "The volcano! They've set it off! You need to escape!" And she points to, like, punches the guy out. Your mom's 10 minutes.
Punch the way we were going before.
I fucking hate you so
Why?
much.
What's up? Look what I found. Points to a tunnel. There's like water leaking out of it. She says, "Through there!" And then she gets punched in the head. Stab the guy. Let's go that way. It's the way out.
So we
We
run towards
run.
that way.
I'm sorry. That way. Even while under duress, I still have my movie.
Can we get Laura Bailey to voice Faye? Just like,
Yes.
and kind of voice over these episodes?
No, I mean, I'm
She
pretty sure we
does.
can't afford that, but yes.
But yes.
Damn it.
Okay,
Why
so...
don't we just get attractive female friends to do it?
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Laura Bailey.
offensive.
What if your attractive female friends don't sound
We need to get
attractive?
Laura Bailey and Mark Hamill to do all of our NPC voiceovers.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Anyway, so what do you guys want to do? Because you're
I'm
slowly finding your feet.
We
It's
can
more
go
or
through
less
the tunnel.
a constant
gonna help her
earthquake
up,
happening right
'cause
now.
She got hit in the head, and now we're
Run like
You got a
hell.
black
We're bruised
eye,
buddies.
you got a bruised face, you got a bruised shoulder. You guys are doing fine.
bruised
My
buddies.
lunch get crushed.
More importantly, you guys are like, my sandwich. I think she's
bruised my apple.
I think she's dying. Anywho, so you guys want to you book for it?
Yeah, we
Book
book
for
it.
it. I'm pretty damn scared.
Okay, you guys are running down this path. Water is kind of like you're splashing through like ankle deep water, and you come across what appears to be a series, not a dike,
Whoa.
aqueduct.
That's
Or,
offensive.
what are the things
We're not
like
going to be an actual structure.
like a thing where it's like a water like
Watergate.
You guys know what it is? Like a water gate. Like it's a water pressure water gate. Like you drop the gate, fills up with water.
Yeah, water
I didn't
elevator.
know
Lock.
Richard
Water
Nixon was
elevator
here.
or a locker. What are those things
Yeah,
called?
the locks, like the Panama Canal.
Oh, it is a lock. Technically, yeah, it's a
Locks.
lock.
Okay.
It's an artificial lock.
So you guys,
LCH.
you guys come across. You've heard and or seen these in diagrams before, so you kind of recognize them. What it is. Yeah, and it's kind of leaking a little bit, and it's kind of getting less and less structurally sound as the earthquake continues.
She pointed us down this way.
We should probably throw ourselves into it.
Yeah, let's break it.
No, like
Yeah, you're right. Start axing the shit out of the control panel. Stop.
This always works in the comic books.
All right.
Control panel.
You guys, it's kind
Oh,
of
so
the
he knows
only
how to
way. The
operate.
hallway basically ends with this. And how, like, as you guys are deciding what to do, you hear footsteps and someone's charging down the hallway after you.
Open
So,
it.
Yeah. We
Open
gotta-
that shit.
Open
Run.
it.
Whoever's in
Mes-
front.
he knows
Okay.
how to work it. Open
I know how to
it.
work it. There's the
that's me, by the way.
the valves the valves that start the process are on obviously the outside of the thing. So you fling it open and jump in as the gate starts coming down.
With my axe.
Yeah, you see a couple, like a guy reaching in after you, and the gate closes like on his arm, and you hear a nasty crunch.
Beautiful.
And there's a silver diamond room with you that's rapidly filling up with water.
You know what would be nice to have right now?
Ew.
A lantern. A lantern would be wonderful.
Some of us got terrified by shadow snakes, alright?
Well, luckily this is a fantasy universe, so there's like glowing fungus and shit. Just fuck it. But it's extremely dark.
Fuck
And
There's glowstone.
fuck it. So the water level's filling up and filling up, and you're like in an enclosed space.
Oh, this
It's a pretty big room. Like there's
use-
tracks on the ground, like cart tracks
Does it
on the
keep
ground.
going up?
The water level is rising. Yes.
No, like
I'm
does the
gonna
ceiling
use-
keep going up?
Um,
Like is it a water
Does it
elevator
have
or
a
not?
cap on the height of
you're
this?
in a enclosed room by 2 pressure doors.
Is there a cart?
The cart's not in there right now.
Oh, we probably should follow the tracks. Because it's probably the exit.
Like it's a decently long hallway that's filling up with water, and on one end the door you just closed has a big pressure gate, and the other side is a pressure gate.
Oh, so
So
let's
it
open the other
doesn't-
side.
So it does not go up.
No, it
No.
goes.
Okay, so it's not an elevator.
No.
Let's
Okay, let's
open
go
up
the other side.
Okay,
Let's
you
open
go,
up the other pressure gate.
you go to the other side, and there's no lever on this side.
Knowledge engineering.
Thanks, Faye, for leading us to our deaths.
Oh, come on. I would never do anything to ruin our friendship, like kill you at episode 3.
I got a
Or technically.
10 to look for any kind of mechanisms.
What, perception?
Knowledge engineering.
Or
Or know of a way to get out from this side.
I'm gonna roll a perception just to see.
We don't have dark vision.
Oh, well, I don't see shit.
with your punched
I am-
out eye, you turn around and hit your
I'm
other eye in a bar.
I'm panicking.
I'm blind.
Guys, I think there's sharks in here.
You know
I
how
saw a shark. Some touched my foot.
You know, we said you can't have a boner NP at the same time. Well, I'm doing that right now.
You still got a boner, damn son.
That's pretty attractive, not gonna lie.
She's not
I
doing
did roll
shit.
a 3 and passed out.
Okay, so the water level is rising. You kind of put together that generally the controls for these things would be on the outside for operators to not drown. Yep. But there is a
Emergency
like
hatch.
no. There's like the pipe that feeds the next door that you're seeing, but it's just a pipe.
Is it big enough to fit through?
No, it's like a water pipe, like running on kind of alongside the wall, like next to you. Water level is at least.
Can we bust through the door?
It's pretty thick.
Can
Could
we
try,
break the,
start
would
smacking
the
at it.
breaking the pipe do anything?
You could try.
No,
Starts
probably
punch-
not.
Chris cries and punches the pipe. Anyway, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but you can.
Why don't
You
you,
could
break
totally
the
do
pipe
that
with your
also.
axe?
That's just an option. You know, cry and punch pipes.
I'm gonna strength check it with my axe.
It's a good strength check.
Do I get
I'm
a-
currently just wetting
manly check?
myself because of.
All right, so you steal your legs, take a big swing of this axe that you found on the pipe.
17.
You break the axe.
Shit.
Oh,
Well, that was short-lived.
Oh,
shit, son.
he's just like, ah! Oh,
So we don't see anything in this room other than pipes and a door.
And we
a
can't get
pipe,
out the door.
railing, and the 2 doors.
And there's nothing on top because it's just a ceiling, right? A short
The
ceiling.
water's waist high. I'm peeing
Is
myself.
this pipe?
It's nipple high now.
The pipe leads out to the other room, outside room.
The pipe is just
Are
running
there-
alongside the whole
are
building,
there
or the
any
whole room.
valves?
There's no valves. Yeah.
Oh god.
And the pipe is super thick steel.
Yes, it's like thick metal.
I guess we pull a Toy Story 3 and join hands and prepare for death.
Well, it's been an honor serving with you.
You're like, it's been
So playing a violin, Chris.
wait.
Where have you had that? I'm a bard. Okay.
Frederick, did you piss yourself?
Godric.
Um,
You're
You
Frederick.
pissed yourself.
I pissed
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
Exactly.
the
You peed in the water we're in.
Yep.
Gross.
And it's
I
about to
still
get
have
mouth
lunch
high.
if anybody's hungry.
okay, so you're beating on the
Last
pipe.
meal.
You're hitting the pipe. You're crying and hitting the door.
Peeing
You're
myself.
kind of swimming at this point. You're because your feet can't touch the
Carrying
floor
water.
anymore, and you're eating your sandwich. You're mostly through your bag to get your sandwich. Like, I'm dying. I'm eating a sandwich. There's about like 10 inches of air left in
Are
this
there
room.
any rusted areas on the door or the walls?
Rest.
What are you going to do?
Rusted.
Hit it
Rusted.
with
He's
the...
looking for
Axe.
weak
Looking
for a weak
points.
spot.
Structural weak place?
Would
No.
I would probably blacksmith see weak points.
You're blacked
and
out.
Something. No, I'm pissing myself. I'm not blacked out.
Your black
I have
eye.
stereo vision. I can't see well. Can I look specifically?
It's a pretty new door. Like, it's only been here like a year.
Well, I don't see
no,
shit
nothing.
anyways.
Well, it's also in water. Are there any openings or valves on the pipe?
No, that pipe is solid. There is
I'm 14. I'm probably not ready to give up
What's
on
on the
life.
floor?
besides the railway, nothing.
So, back to the pipe. Is there anything on the pipe?
It's just a pipe. There's
Okay.
like a seam, couple every now and then, like one of those little seam things.
Where
If
they
we had that
welded it?
wrench, that would have been great. Dang. 6 inches of air. Last gulps of air. Alright, how much constitution you guys got for surviving this?
-1.
8.
8.
So you
Yeah,
can
8
hold your
modifier.
breath for 16 rounds.
Hopefully someone
16.
rescues us.
Not bad.
Oh my god. We're dying.
Okay, last bump of air kind of escapes. You guys are just solidly underwater. You hear the rumbling is still happening. You can't really hear the fight anymore because you're underwater. You're starting to panic now. Your bag is open because you're rustling through it. And your last ghost apple kind of floats out, hits the ceiling, kind of rolls across, and gently bumps into the door on the outside, and you hear you hear it finally gives way, just, and bubbles kind of seep up from the bottom of that.
From what door?
The
From
door that you
other
guys
door,
are beating
the
on.
pressurized door.
The pressurized door. If it was stuck, the apple kind of gives a little love
damn
tap.
it. We should have radioed 3PO.
Why didn't you radio?
Why didn't we radio 3PO?
Because he's useless.
Anyway,
Talk to R2.
so the door starts to slowly slide up.
And we swim towards it very fast. And out.
So
You guys,
the ghost apple is a magic key.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my
You guys
only
take the
hope.
book and hit the door with it. No, this is kind of cinematic. Anyway, cinematic. You got
Is it locked at 30 frames per second?
the door very slowly lifts up. You guys panickingly swim out. Well, you can squeeze out first. Anyone here good at? Well, you're the best swimmer probably. 'Cause you're a fucking fisherman. Fucking
And
fisherman.
fat.
And fat.
I'm buoyant.
You float.
You're the last.
I'm buoyant. I'm
You don't even have to swim. You just float to the surface on your fat ass.
But you're
We're
obviously
gonna
you're obviously the last one out of the door, though.
Okay. You got on the other side of the door, and it's kind of a decently long tunnel, like 20 yards, but you definitely see light at the end of it. It's all underwater. I mean,
Are you
like,
sure we
still
should go
swimming.
towards the light?
Let's
We
go.
might have just died.
We may have. We'll find
The
out.
light.